Okay, what is Scratchpad? I'm sure that anyone that has been using Proxy have seen this notebook icon before. And when you click on it, it will reveal this field where apparently you can write down information that is always helpful for Proxy across sessions, which means this information will be applied to multiple chats or multiple sessions in your Proxy account. But it begs the question, what is Scratchpad and how is it going to be beneficial when using AI agent in Proxy? Well, I went to Perplexity and searching for the answer. And apparently, according to Perplexity, it appears to be a prompting technique that enables AI models to show the reasoning process before providing final answers. But unfortunately, this is not the correct answer. This is just the general answer about what is Scratchpad in many AI tools like ChatGPT. But this is not the same Scratchpad as the one in Proxy. So it's not a correct answer. And what doesn't help is Proxy or Convergence AI, as the company doesn't say anything about this feature. They don't have any help page at the moment. There is no resource where you can learn about all the features that they offer. So you have to figure out on your own. But fortunately, I have playing around with this Scratchpad thing, and I think I know the answer. So Scratchpad is basically just the extra prompt that you can provide to your AI agent. And this is similar to the memory feature in ChatGPT, where you can tell AI about how it should answer your question. It is very similar, and that's basically Scratchpad in Proxy. But the difference is that it is going to affect how AI will proceed with the step or with the task. Now, let me give you one example here. I have sent this prompt to Proxy. It is actually just a simple prompt where I asked it to search for an article about best AI for video creation and then give me the link on the page. And then after just 2 steps, it gave me this link to a Zapier blog, and this is the page. So it is using Google here, even though I didn't say anything that you have to be using Google, but it is instinctively know that I want to search something, and therefore Google is of course a search engine and it can be used for searching. But I'm going to give an example where Scratchpad can change the way AI agent behave or how AI agent should proceed with the step. Let's create a new chat, and I'm going to enter the same prompt, but I'm going to open a Scratchpad and I will create a specification or extra details that it needs to follow. So I want to write, if you are searching for anything, always use bing.com. So it's not going to be using Google, it is going to be using bing.com. Okay, let's click save. And again, just use the same prompt. I don't have to enable deep work. By the way, I have talked about deep work before, so if you're interested, you can check it on my channel. And let's send the message, and you will see that instead of using Google, Proxy will use Bing because I have specified that on my Scratchpad, and therefore it needs to follow that instruction. And I just need to write it once, and all future sessions will follow that instruction from the Scratchpad. All right, still starting. It should appear right here. As you can see, it is definitely not Google, it is Bing. It is using Bing for searching, not Google, because I have specified that. Even though I believe that the previous instruction or maybe the system instruction in Proxy prefer to use Google, but since I have declared that it has to use it has to use bing.com on Scratchpad, now it will use bing.com. And I think the benefit of this feature is that it allows you to create a simple prompt, and if you don't want to specify every single time about how AI should be doing the task, then you can definitely use this Scratchpad feature. I think this feature can be useful to simplify your prompting. But regardless, I think it's still always a good idea to make your prompt to be as detailed and as clear as possible. But yeah, I think that's basically it. And I hope you learned something from this video. So if you want to see more tutorials or more info about AI agent or AI in general, then feel free to subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be making more videos exactly about this tool, about Proxy and other amazing AI tools. So click subscribe and I'll see you in the next video.